Okay, this is Team Hair from Bitspilani Goa campus, India, showcasing our software design entry for Imagine Cup 2009. Um, our primary goal is in line with this year's Imagine Cup's theme, which is imagine a world where technology helps us solve the toughest problems facing us today. The problem we try to address is that which I believe is very relevant to this particular cause. India holds a seventh of the world's population, the primary source of its economy being agriculture. 23% of the country's GDP is accounted by it, and 66% of the population is directly or indirectly derives its income from agriculture. Still, a majority of this population is relatively very poor, so addressing this problem will in turn lead to dealing with various issues like poverty, education, healthcare of the farming community, to be exact. Traditionally, this is what has been happening due to various reasons like small landholdings, inadequate finances, and simply lack of knowledge about the latest farming practices and infrastructural information. The Indian agricultural community has been lacking. The farmer, whatever he produces, sells it at a local mandi, a marketplace where, due to many reasons, is exploited by the common traders. As he cannot go back since he has to incur heavy traffic costs, he might end up with unfair prices. Rarely there is a channel for communication directly between the farmers and the agricultural procurement companies, due to which even then ending up being buying from the even they ending up buying from these traders at higher prices. Now, basically, what we are trying to do is provide an interface where the farmer can get direct access to the prices of crops, as in the current market price, with which he can derive whether to go decide whether to go and sell at the marketplace, or maybe cumulatively directly come in contact with the prospective buyer for a good price. So let's check out the site we developed. Now, if you click on current crop prices, the farmer will be taken to such an interface where there are different regions which he can check out for the crop listings and the tools and machinery. Imagine if the farmer is located in Chennai. He checks out the crops. There's a proper table allocated with the date, the title of the product, the price at which it is being sold, and the market at which the price is taken, and the category and sale. Now, there are additional features like the search function, which he can also browse through, or there are specific subcategories which he can click on directly and get the listed prices. Now, if he is particularly interested in a certain thing, he can click on for sugarcane, for example, and in the additional options are present to the left of the screen, where he can actually respond to a listing, maybe give his contact and email, and make a comments as to what price he would be willing to sell, or lodge a query regarding the issue, which will also be visible to other people. Now, for the registered users, for people who can actually make changes on the site, again there are many categories. Now, this is the registration page where people can actually register for an account and maybe get it approved by the administrator with the necessary permissions. Now, let us look at how the login is done. Imagine a corporate or a user who wants to post a listing, who wants to maybe sell the tools and machinery, or other ads about his product like seeds, fertilizers, or anything related to the agricultural industry. It's the same. He can choose the region, then tools and machinery, then put something for sale, then the title, description, URL, the prices which we're willing to sell, etc., and maybe even and upload a picture to go with his advertisement. Now, basically, this will be available to view by the general public, which is interested and can also buy the product. Similarly, but this is also subject to the as in approval by the moderator or the administrator. Sorry. Now, similarly, for the updation of the crop prices and newer links, for editing the listing, a moderator again can log in and excuse me. The moderator can log in and go to my listings and profile. Anything he has listed in advance is also shown in the previous listed. Basically, it's tagged, and he can edit it or change the pictures or unlisted, basically whatever changes he wants to make. and the moderator located in a particular region will have permission to only edit the prices for that region, and he'll be editing or logging the prices. Now the site administrator has the role of actually approving of these changes. He can manage the activations and the deletions. This is the file which was just added today. So basically he can review it and then approve the selected, which then goes on to the site and people can check the posted listing. Tools and machinery, this is the added site. Similarly, the site administrator has other features where he can manage other listings and features, manage the different categories which were listed, and the locations and all other such settings. In manage settings, he can also approve about the ads required, if they require activation, how many number of days they are going to stay active, how are they going to be edited, the database management and all other such issues, and he can have email updates. Again, going back to home, again this is basically the core structure of the ads, placing of the placing ads for the tools and management, and also placing the crop prices which the farmer or the agriculture will have access to. Now coming back to the main portal, this is our home site. We have other additional features which will be of very important relevance and help to the farming community. As such, if you go into the information page, all the items necessary such as insurance, banks or miscellaneous will be available. There's also a weather update which shows the weather, the time, the wind speed and other such RSS feed, which will give him a real-time update over the weather in this region. Then if you move to the products page, the featured products where which will be also be listed at a relatively fair prices, because they'll be direct in touch with the manufacturer. If a farmer, small landholdings farmer together from village cumulatively want to buy, they can apply, and and they obviously will get better prices because they'll have direct access to the products, different products ranging from fertilizers, cotton, seeds, everything can be bought through the same thing. If you click on a particular product, the information will be available. Then go into the news feed, all the latest news related to the agriculture, the latest researches, which the latest farming practices to educate the people, so that the best practices can be recommended to the farmers, so that they can actually take risks, and the availability of international requirement of the crops can be seen, and basically the farmer can decide on what he's going to use. Maybe even the latest technologies and latest crops he wants to grow based on the demand in the international area or the companies. Then finally coming to the other pages, this is the about us page, our mission and what we are trying to do, and what we wish to achieve, the contact us page, and testimonials, which can have testimonials from the farmers and the success stories, then a guest book, what the experts have to say, and other such details. Then coming back to the main homepage, this is what we have been planning for, a knowledge base and interaction forum for the agricultural society, where the farmer doesn't where the information is directly available at his doorstep, all the prices and all the facilities and amenities which he can get using the power of information technology. In the future, we plan to make a more interactive and user friendly, maybe use language tools and develop the software with local languages, and probably make a more interactive thing with Silverlight. Coming to the source code information, we use the XML web service for all the development, and ASP.NET being the primary what we used for the primary development of the site, all in ASPX. Then it was basically done in Microsoft Visual Studio 2008, C# being the language of preference, and for the future proposed elements were Silverlight 2.0
or possibly 3.0 beta. That's about it.
That's it.
This is